It's pizza day, friends, but chicken Caesar salad pizza. You heard me right. We're gonna make a homemade Caesar dressing, toss it in romaine with homemade croutons, and then put it on a pizza crust. A pizza crust made of chicken. So the whole thing is low carb, keto, gluten-free, and delicious. Let's get started with the hard part of the recipe, the chicken crust. I have 1.5 pounds of ground chicken that I ordered last night for delivery from Whole Foods, and I got fooled. It's actually not even Bobby approved chicken. Check this out. I ordered organic chicken. I'm like, okay, good, that's what I want. But I didn't see that it has a 1% solution of sunflower oil. Rosemary I'm fine with, vinegar I'm fine with, but if you zoom in really close, you'll see the sunflower oil. Why, oh, why would they put that in there? But I gotta use it. Should have used a Bobby approved app. So 1.5 pounds goes in my bowl. I'll crack 1 egg to act as the binder. A big pinch of Celtic sea salt, a few cracks of black pepper. To make it taste yummy, I have garlic powder. Oh, this is a South Florida thing. Take a look inside here. My powder has hardened thanks to the humidity. Oh my God, this is really hard. I'll just toss that one out. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is super rock solid. Okay. Around 1/2 teaspoon of garlic chunks, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. I'm gonna use Parmigiano. This is the big Parmesan block from Costco. I'm running low on this one. Recipe calls for 1/2 cup. In the bowl she goes. And then use your hands to mix it up. Oven's rocking at 425, and I'll finish mixing this. I've got my 1/4 size ceramic sheet tray here. So essentially now we're making Detroit style chicken Caesar salad pizza. I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of avo so my chicken doesn't stick. Smear it all around. Plop the chicken down. I'm gonna spray my hands here a little bit. Now I've seen people do this online in like circle form and everything, but I really like the idea of using the sheet tray because number one, it gives you a predefined borders here, and this way you'll have a nice uniform crust. So just press it out, edge to edge, and make sure it's even Steven. 425 oven, pop in the crust, and set a timer for 25 minutes. Kitchen has been sanitized. Let's make homemade croutons. I'm gonna make keto croutons by using my favorite keto bread. You can find it in the freezer section of Whole Foods. I always bulk up when it's on sale. We'll grab a few slices, including the butt end, and just slice it into crouton shapes. Rose loves these, by the way, when we make soup. I think she eats more croutons than she does the actual soup. On another dirty sheet tray that I used this morning, I'll grab some extra virgin olive oil, give it a good drizzle, a nice pinch of salt, a few cracks of black pepper, smoked paprika, my favorite spice. Just dust a little bit over, and we will do the onion powder, not the garlic chunks. You do any seasoning you want. The whole point is that season aggressively, get a good amount of fat on there, toss them up so they're evenly coated, and toss them in a 350 oven for about 10 minutes until they're crispy. The kitchen is clean again. And fun fact, I've never made Caesar salad dressing until now. So let's do it. I'm gonna bust out 2 garlic cloves. Use a zester like this. This comes in the Flav City cookware. Don't even bother peeling the garlic. The paper will stay on top and protect your finger from getting grated. And the only thing that comes through to the bottom is all that yummy garlic. That goes into a bowl. It's turning into an episode of the anal retentive chef from SNL back in the day of the late great Phil Hartman. Leave a comment if you remember that one. Let's roll the lemon, slice it. We'll start with the juice of half, but my guess is we'll need the whole one later on. Anchovies. Don't fool yourself in thinking you don't need anchovies or they're gross. It gives it that really nice umami. Now you can buy anchovy paste, and it was available on Whole Foods, but I wanted to show how to make your own paste because it's quite simple. I'll take a few of these fillets out here. I don't think anchovies on pizza is a thing anymore. I remember back in the 80s and 90s, it used to be like kind of a thing. These are in olive oil, by the way, not sunflower oil. I did read that ingredient yesterday. I mean, it was like 8:30 at night. I was watching the Rangers game. I was very distracted. Take your knife, this is the Flav City one, and just turn it into a paste. They're already super soft. And this way later on when you whisk it into the dressing, it will completely dissolve. And no one's gonna know that there's actual anchovies in there. I splurged on the fancy French stone ground mustard for this one. Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? This is better than Grey Poupon. Teaspoon goes in there to start. A lot of recipes will call for Worcestershire sauce, which has some unsavory ingredients. This is your hack to get there. This is tamari soy sauce. It's essentially gluten-free soy sauce. You can use regular soy, but what is soy? It's a fermented condiment. It has that umami funk. So I'm getting around the Worcestershire by splashing in about 3/4 teaspoon of that, a touch of Celtic salt, a few cracks of pepper, and we whisk. That'll be the base of our dressing. And to get around the fact that we're not using raw eggs, I have some avo mayonnaise from Costco. That's for my croutons. Let's check that. I'll get on the Bobby approved oven mitt here. I don't think these are done. I just want to flip them around. Oh, they smell really nice and smoky, don't they? Wow. Get some even brownage on there. Put a few more minutes on the timer. Back to the mayonnaise. We'll add about a 1/2 cup. Parmesan cheese is mandatory. We'll do about a 1/2 cup also. Lots of flavor bombs in this, right? Anchovy, bomb 1. The tamari, bomb 2. And then salted, umami-rich Parmesan cheese, bomb number 3. And then not necessary, but I just love a touch of that fruity olive oil. And then we'll mix it up. I like the looks of this already, holy cow. And this is one of those dressings that will get better, I think, the next day. And it should last in your fridge for about 5 to 7 days anyway. Texture looks good. Let me check for seasoning. Wow. That's really good. Leilani, come on in. When in doubt, you ask Leilani. She has a great palate. That is really nice. You'll see the anchovies sneak up on you, and it's like, ooh, what is that?
Ooh.
Right?
That is really good.
That's yummy.
That is packed full of flavor.
Would you add anything else?
Uh-uh.
No?
No.
We nailed it. All right, first time. Let's take another cleaning break. See you in a minute. The croutons are done. I'm gonna yank these and let them cool. 30 minutes later, chicken crust is done, nice and golden. I'm gonna yank it and let it rest too. Kitchen is clean again. I had time to make an iced mushroom coffee and have some leftover date brownies that I made yesterday. Let's make our salad here. I have this beautiful romaine leaves that I got in my delivery today. 5-second roll. It's expensive, I'm not wasting it. We'll give it a roughly bite-sized pieces like Leilani said. We'll dump it into the big bowl. Before I hit it with my dressing, which I know is highly seasoned, I like to always season my greens with a touch of salt and some pepper because I know they're bland. It has no flavor, and I like to season it every step of the way here. Now we'll take our yummy Caesar dressing, put it around the outside of the bowl, grab the Flav City tongs, and give it a good mix up. Leilani has insisted it's a heavy dress here. That is delicious. Can't tell if I've spent more time cleaning in this video or cooking. It's definitely close. Okay, now for the fun. Chicken crust is cooled. It just looks amazing. And the reason why I sprayed it is because chicken has a lot of protein. It will stick, but if you just get your spatchy under there, boom, comes out just like that. And look at this. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. It looks like real flatbread. We'll take our nicely dressed salad. Actually, the first time I ever had a salad sliced pizza was like in New York City 20 years ago. I was like, why is there salad on top of this? And it was delicious. Snow shower with Parmigiano cheese on top. Homemade croutons. Are they crispy? They're crispy. Oh, wow. Seasoning's on point. They're delicious. Garnish on top. Save the rest for Rosie. And my friends, there it is. Chicken Caesar salad pizza. High protein, low carb. I mean, this is just so cool. Who doesn't want to eat that? Look at that. Hey, lunch is ready. Boom. Let's cut this into pieces. Listen to that crunch. Corner crust for the win. There it is. Order up. That looks pretty cool. Now, come in to the crust here. This is what I was talking about earlier. You have these air pockets here. And I think when you bite into it, it has a very bready-like consistency. Let's see. Cheers. Wow. That is so good. And honestly, you can't even tell it's chicken. And it holds the shape. Look, very, very well. Come into my bite mark there. It looks like a real crust, doesn't it? Salad slice for Leilani.
Okay, cheers, guys.
This is her first Caesar pizza also. That's just, isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Amazing.
That chicken crust, I definitely know why this is viral.
I'm gonna type it up, put it down below, and you can have this for lunch and dinner with your family Epic times. See y'all. Bye.